classify the wants. Actually, wants are classified into three categories, namely necessaries, comforts, and luxuries. What are necessaries? Necessaries are the products or things which are essential for life, that is for the existence. Say, for example, food, clothing, and shelter. So, the minimum needs for the person to live is a good food and for him to dress well and to live in a good environment, a good place which is safe. More than that, clean water, comfortable living, his education, his recreations, these are necessary for him. So these goods which are very much needed for existence of life are classified as necessary. Again, necessaries, we can classify them as conventional necessaries. What are conventional necessaries? They either arise due to the habitual pressure or because of the social customs. They are not necessary for existence, but they are being compelled because of the habit. Like say, for example, if it is ladies, like they can use a cotton saree, but for rituals they are compelled to wear costly silk sarees. So this has become a necessary, like this has become a want, which is a necessary sort of. Next type is comforts. What are comforts? Like beyond the necessary goods, certain items, they may not be very urgent or they may not be like inevitable, which are not to be avoided and which are needed for existence, but for a better living. Like a home is enough for living, but a villa is a luxury sort of. He likes it for his comfort. So goods, it might be ordinary cotton textiles or it might be a costlier one. Like that, certain things which because of his style of living or because to make it easier, say for machines and equipments, tools which are being used like washing machine and other things, it is for his comfort. It is not said to be essential, it cannot be classified as necessaries, but it is comfort. He needs it. That also is a want to him. Next is luxury. Luxuries are one which is very expensive and superfluous, that is because he lives in a society or to show his status or for his level of income group, he needs certain goods. So that is what is said to be luxuries. But classification like under these three categories is not so easy. It is not as rigid because the luxury of one may be the necessity of other. For one who is in a good position of affordability, for him a car is necessary, but for a layman, but for a wage or a laborer, a car is not a necessary. It is a luxury for him. But for the business class people, it is a necessary. Like, so what at one point of time or at one social status or other, luxuries may become comfort and necessary to the other group. Now we move on to relationship between total utility and marginal utility. You have a schedule in page number 2.52 under 2.2, the heading. There you have the units that has been consumed by a consumer, the satisfaction that he obtains out of the units consumed by him. At the same time, what is the satisfaction that he gets in when using an additional unit of the same is being given in the third block, third column. That's called marginal utility. For example, see, when a person consumes like unit number 1, he is very happy and the measurement of his happiness or utility is mentioned as 10 over there. So the first unit when he consumes, the extra utility that he gets is 10. Next he goes for the same product, he consumes second unit. While he gets the second unit, he may not get the same 10% or the same 10 times of the utility. A little less than that. Here he is able to get only 8 units of utility or 8 units of happiness. So the total utility that he gets it is from using the first one he gets 10, for the second one he gets 8, so totally it becomes 18, but the marginal utility becomes 8. The difference between the first one and the happiness that he derives from the first one and the second one is 8. Now see the third one. When he consumes the third one, his happiness is measured as 23 units. When he starts with first unit, it is 10. Second unit, it must be 20, but it is 18. Now the third, it is not 30, instead 23. The marginal unit, that is when he consumes the additional unit, now he derives only 5 units of happiness. So it decreases as and when the commodity starts increasing. When he starts using additional unit, the satisfaction that he derives of every unit consumption starts diminishing, starts decreasing. At one point of level, there is no additional utility that he gains, but later it starts decreasing, even it starts going for negative. That is what has been explained in the tabular column given there in page number 2.52. Both the total utility and marginal utility are interrelated. They depend upon each other. As I told you already, total utility is the sum up of the marginal utility, whereas marginal utility is the difference between the last unit and the next additional unit. Here we saw that it becomes less and less and less and started decreasing when he gets 6th unit. When he goes for the 6th units, his utility even starts decreasing and the marginal utility becomes negative. This is because of the law of operation of diminishing marginal utility.